Fanboys and felons, welcome back to another video. Now, they dropped the second part of the Bleach update here. I did not get Ichigo. Yeah, I was being honest with you guys. I was not grinding for that 20% drop rate from a tier 6. Yeah, you're joking, bro. But from what I heard, yeah, there is a new raid. There's a new soul token currency, which you get all the way from 1 through 5. And then there's a tier 6, which I'm not sure who is in the tier 6 or if it's like an Evo item or something. But you do get Aizen. Now, they did add a pity, as you can see down there, which is super cool. Clan data not found. What? Okay, anyway, which is pretty cool. You know, at least it only takes 30 runs instead of maybe forever, or if you're lucky like some people, you can get Aizen first run. But you know, at least they did that. Now, I did also hear that Rukia, well, not here, but I quite literally looked at the update log. Yep, so Rukia ended up getting an Evo, which is the Blood War version, which is kind of nice. And I do believe she has another evolution after this. She's pretty cheap, actually. At least her first Evo is. And you need the Winter Cap, which I believe you get from the raid. Yep. So, again, that's what those soul token currencies are for. You can get the totems, which makes you stronger in the raid. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that the raid is probably really hard. Without the soul tokens, and you can get everyone's Evo items here, so you can evolve Kin, Fear, yep, all these people. So both of these are Rukia's Evo items. This is her, I guess, secret or ultimate version, and then this is actually, which I'm super happy about, because that means I don't have to farm for that worthless Ichigo over there. The Hollow Ichigo is the one that actually ends up being the Godly, which you just need the Helix of Forged Zanpakuto. I had a stroke. Zanpakuto, and then you need 100 Cosmic Essence and the Evo items. So that shouldn't be too hard, except for the Mythic Shards, which I just saw. Okay, so at the time I'm recording this, I can absolutely confirm pity does not work. Yeah, that shit just doesn't work. But we did end up getting Aizen here, which he looks pretty... Oh man, he looks sick, bro. But let's see what we need to evolve him. So he needs Crumbling Orb, 50 Cosmic Essence, and 20 Mythics. Jeez, bro, I'm not gonna have enough for Ichigo when, like, eventually, if I do end up awakening him. On second thought, I'm just gonna go ahead and evolve Rukia. I'm gonna buy both of her, actually, I think I can just buy everything. Let me see. Oh, yep, I was able to buy everything. Okay, except, obviously, I'll buy the totems too, why not? Even though I don't need them, like, you can literally solo it with Benimaru. Go ahead and evolve Rukia, because I do have everything, for now. So, there's her first Evo, Rukia Blood War. Depends, I don't think I'm gonna show... Okay, so what do we need? Oh, we just need, 25 Cosmic Essence, and we're able to get, Bankai Rukia. Hold on, am I able to craft that right now? No. Okay, so I'm missing something. I'll go ahead and grind that up real quick, and then we'll go ahead and evolve Rukia, because that's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm not quite sure, but I think I have everything. Let's see. 25. Yup, bingo. Okay, so we can finally evolve Rukia to her ultimate form. Boom. She looks awesome, man. She looks pretty sick. Let me turn on the graphics. Ooh, look at that. Okay, we're actually gonna move on to Senjumaru here, because So, okay, so it's kind of interesting because she has something called the Perfect Seal, and I need 50 more So we can now get the Needle Queen up to her evolved form. The ultimate, all you need is a knitting needle and 50 Cosmic Essence and 7 Mythic Shards. And there we go. But I think we should also be able to evolve Fear. Let's see, 20 Cosmic Essence. So, ooh, I might be a tiny bit short. Let's see here. 20. Okay, so I should have everything now to evolve fear. Yep. All right, cool. Boom. This looks insane. Kirinji over here needs light essence. Okay. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, we can finally do it. Let's get this out of the way. Bada beam, bada boom. He looks as interesting as he always has, really. We're gonna go ahead and roll on him quick. Before the 4 times technique luck weekend ends. It's gonna end here in a few hours, but you know what? You already know what we're looking for. I mean, it's the only 3 usable traits in this game. Oh my! Oh, bro! All right, go fuck yourself. We'll roll on Rukia, cause like, surely they're gonna get. Bro, what is this tomfoolery? I can't remember the last time I used tomfoolery. Sorry for bugs. I probably typed. No. I haven't even finished the fucking battle pass, but I bought it. I'm gonna fucking lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I fucking buy it. Oh my god. Just cause I don't. Oh. 3, 2, 1. Okay, of course. There's no way I'm gonna grind all those kills. As you can see, I started to, and then I realized, holy shit, 25,000 kills is a lot, bro. So frankly, I don't care. So we're gonna go ahead and start with Kirinji over here. He has Overlord again. None whatsoever. None. They don't have skill trees. Okay, their stats are mid except Rukia. Fear's okay. But yeah, S, A minus, B. You know, I don't care, bro. Anyway, so Kirinji, he spawns with 194k with 233k burn damage every 503 seconds. And he is a ground unit on placement, and he gains his next attack called Endless Bath. But before we see that, hold on. Before we see that, let's see his animation. Oh, bro, just spawns a water ball and then backflip kicks it in onto the enemy. You know what? At least the animation looks a lot better than normal. I'll give him that. He gains Endless Bath at upgrade 7, which he jumps up to 461k with 553k burn damage every still 503 seconds. Oh. What just happened? Okay, I lied. 1.21 million with 1.45 million burn damage every 7.54 seconds. I swear I didn't tap upgrade. The game must have let. Anyway, he's still ground, and let's see his attack here. Okay, so he just like slams his fist to the ground. He does something, and then kaboom. Looks like a splash of blood. Pretty cool. Anyway, he gains his next attack called Sun God Fly at upgrade 6, which he jumps up to 3.64. Bro, what is going on? He jumps up to 9.71 million with 11.6 million burn damage every still 503 seconds. What? I'm so confused as to what. Wait. Heals the base for 2% of unit. No, I don't. Okay. Anyway. What is going on? Hold on. I need to turn down the speed for that, bro. Because there's no way I can follow up with that. Okay, so he kind of just like teleports, like zip zap. Okay, yeah, that looks alright. You know, I wish he didn't have the same, like, I guess, idle animation while he was teleporting, because he just like stands there, really, just boop, 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 boop. And then at the end, he does like that little spin, but whatever. And he ends off with that. So he is a hybrid. I think it was that last attack he turns into a hybrid unit. And he ends up with 12.7 million with 15.2 million damage every 5.03 seconds. He does have B minus on his SPA, so I do think he's pretty quick. He doesn't seem too terrible. I bet with the skill tree he'll be a lot better, but I don't see myself using him personally. But to each their own, you know. He's a unit. He's one of the units of all time. Let's go ahead and move on to the boy Kin, which, I mean, he looks sick, man. Like, the model looks amazing. Again, if there's something ALS almost never fails at, it's the models. Like, whoever does the models for this game, they cook. Except Yami, bro. We have beef. I got beef with Yami. Looks like he just literally, okay, just pushes air. Bro is, Ultra Instinct Goku, I guess. He spawns, as a ground unit, and he's doing 268k with 618k, poison damage every 5.36 seconds. He gains his next attack called Poison Area at upgrade 3. Still a ground only, and he jumps up to 901k with 2.07 million poison damage every 5.36 seconds. And let's look at this animation. What is he doing? Is he still kind of just like pushing? Okay, so it's basically the same attack animation. I just think he's like, now he like lifts rocks from the ground. All right, cool. He gains his next attack called Gift Ring. At upgrade 6, he jumps up to, is that correct, or is the game, I'm scared. Okay. See, I knew it. This 5% SPA for every attack up until minus 60%, and that resets every wave. So I think that if there's really hard content in the future, because right now no content is hard, I'm sorry, except if you're trying to solo like tier 6 portals, that can be somewhat challenging sometimes, but yeah. Where you have to turn off like the auto skip, I feel like he could be pretty good. But anyway, yeah, so he becomes a hybrid circle AoE, and he jumps up to 17.3 million with 40 million poison damage every 8.25 seconds. And he gains his next, oh no, I lied, so no more attacks. He ends off with 20.5 million with 47.2 million poison damage every 8.25 seconds. You know, for a battle pass unit, he does seem pretty decent. You know, he's popping off what, how much is that, like 70, right? Nope, 80 something million every 8.25 seconds, again without a skill tree. So I do think he's pretty decent. I might invest on him. Let's move on to Fear, because bro, alright, this is gonna be me glazing the models but then trashing everything else. He inflicts a stronger version of Fear, which is a debuff. Not sure how much stronger. I could probably check the wiki here in a second. Gains his next attack at upgrade 6. He jumps up to 7.75 million. It's not updating. 7.75 million every 6.90 seconds. This attack looks absolutely insane. I will admit, this looks pretty cool. I can't even hate on this. This looks tough. This is pretty sick. And he ends off with that, so he ends off with 19.2 million every 6.90 seconds. Pretty good. I mean, you have to keep in mind, he's probably, can we walk away from this? He's probably, like, his main use is probably going to be a support unit. So inflicting a stronger version of Fear, I feel like he's going to be pretty okay for infinites, especially if you're trying to go for leaderboard runs. But let's quickly move on to the Needle Queen. Jesus Christ, the Needle Queen here, because I want to leave Rukia for last. So the Needle Queen, she spawns in as a line hybrid. And she does hemorrhage damage. Still don't know the correct terminology for that. She also shoots like projectiles and stuff. You know, it looks pretty okay. She spawns in with 258k with 361k hemorrhage damage every 4.03 seconds. And her passive is she reigns above all elements. So yeah, as you can see, she's a new element. You can barely see it because of the background. But she's type effective against every single element, whether that be dark light, nature, fire. Like, she will always have an advantage, which I think it's a nice feature. I think it's pretty cool. Just depends how good she is. But I guess we'll see. So she gains her next attack at upgrade 3, I assume. I'm tapping upgrade. It's not Oh, no, not upgrade 3. Okay. Upgrade 5. It's called Celestial Cloth Cage. She jumps up to 4.13 million with 5.78 million hemorrhage damage every 11.2 seconds. So she is a little slow. That's with a A- SPA. So, I mean, if she is good, you might want to focus up on her SPA because it's a lot. She turns into a big like circle AoE, and she is still a hybrid, obviously. But she only has one other attack, which is that. Interesting. Okay, well she ends off with 10.9 million with 15.3 million hemorrhage damage every 9.68 seconds. Again, without a skill tree, so I'm sure she'll be a little faster and she'll do more damage. Not too bad. Not too terrible. Let's move on to the main reason why I'm making this video. The Bae herself, Rukia, Bankai Rukia, to be more specific. She spawns in with a very, very small range, but thankfully that quickly changes. She spawns in with 581k with 4.23 every 4.33 seconds. And her passive is she applies frostbite to all enemies who gets close, so she just freezes, essentially. Although I don't think she has to attack to inflict that, which is kind of nice. It's kind of like Gojo's Infinity, where it just like slows down the enemies, but I guess she just stuns them for a brief second. She gains her next attack called Below Zero Arena. Again, as you can see, her range just skyrockets after this upgrade. She jumps up to 2.58 million every 5.39 seconds. A bit pretty decent circle AoE, nothing too crazy. She just, what's her attack animation? I think she just like, yeah, she spawns like ice thingies out of the ground and yeah, it's sharp. Okay. She gains Kaihaka no Togame. I probably butchered the soul out of that. At upgrade 6, she jumps up to, Jesus Christ, 9.69 million every 7.70 seconds, and looks like she's doing just a bigger version of what she was just doing. Pretty big circle AoE. Well, actually, that's full AoE, which is nice, and she ends off with that, actually. So she's doing 32.3 million every 6.93 seconds. Really good range. This is definitely someone I'll invest in, not only because obviously nobody knows, but if you do know, I'm a big Rukia guy, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna invest in her, not only because she seems good, but because I want to. I need to. Yeah, I mean, these units look pretty decent, you know. Some of them are stinkers, but most of them are actually pretty interesting. At least they're somewhat, I guess, putting effort into making units a little different from now on. Let me turn down the graphics just so we can see everybody. They're putting in a little bit of effort in making units different instead of the same thing. Can't say the same thing for Levi, but it is what it is. Yeah, but expect the Aizen video eventually. And the godly Ichigo. I'm not gonna lie, I have like no mythic shards, and for Ichigo you need so many because you need to craft the helix and then the everything that I don't have enough. I frankly don't have enough, but we'll see what I can do. I can probably just like scavenge some shards or whatever, or I don't know, I guess farm challenges. I don't know, but yeah, expect those videos eventually. But yeah, they look pretty okay.